Welcome back, weightlifting.ai. I am Max Aita, this is Joshua Gibson, and you'll never guess what we're going to do in this video. You got it, it's another reaction video to a YouTube video. My favorite.
What if this is their first time watching this channel?
Well, you're going to learn how much I love reaction videos. Alright, here we go. Today we are watching Lasha Talakhadze, 2010 to 2021, progress from 16 to 27. That's a long time, 9 years of his life. We're gonna see everything, the ups, the downs, the emotional heartbreak, all of it right here for you guys. And we're gonna talk shit about the whole thing. Here we go. (2010), 16 years old, Lasha, looking
young.
Crooked. You see how much weight was on that left leg? You know, he tore that left quad.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, before Europeans.
I remember that.
So I think we see it here. He could have gotten a lot of help with that if he'd have been maybe on Reddit or something, you know, checking it out.
Well, here he is, 2018. His technique is a little off here.
Yeah.
Doesn't look quite as sharp.
He's smaller too. You can see he's a little bit thinner. You know, he probably only weighs like in the 140 range here, maybe.
Given the quality of this video, I can barely see him.
Yeah, this was filmed in 1987.
The T84 calculator.
Yep. Pretty good though. I mean, 232 at that age, and he's I don't know if he's a super here. He's probably a super, but
and the bar speed's great.
Yeah,
like
the
bar is moving.
Such a big man and such a great lifter.
Yeah.
I do believe though, when he was about 17, he might have gotten a positive drug test, an adverse finding.
An adverse analytical finding.
Yeah, so really unfortunate.
Yeah, snatching 190.
Yeah.
When did his snatch really come around, do you think?
You know, he came onto the scene again big time in 2015 in Houston, and I think he missed a 215 snatch there, but he was coming around. His feel for the technique of the bar and the technique is so good. He just moves so well. It's not just that he's gigantic or that he's super strong. He moves.
Yeah, he moves really well.
I mean, as well as any weightlifter has moved.
From start to finish, right? It's like from the floor to catching the bar, everything is executed correctly.
Yeah, he's peak male performance.
There's 2015.
Yeah. So there's what, 207?
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
He's competing against Lovchev here.
Yeah, Lovchev later felt another adverse analytical finding, unfortunately.
He's making a comeback.
Yeah, unfortunately Russia's not allowed to compete anywhere, so he probably won't be on the international stage anytime soon. 2016, he's only 22 here. How much were you snatching at 22?
I wasn't snatching.
Yeah, I was a little bit under 212.
Just about
a little,
210 kilos.
Yeah, I was close. I took a few shots at a 210 snatch.
Did you?
Yeah, never got off the ground, but I yanked on it a few times.
Yeah.
Here's a 215 that looked
very light.
So easy. And that's Olympics 2016, Rio. A little bit harder 258.
Yeah. God. His jerk looks a little all over the place.
I would say his jerk is the weakest link in his whole repertoire, but it's it's still, he's done 270.
Yeah.
So it's weak by that, whatever definition you want to measure it against. It's the weakest of his exceptional lifts.
Is the 270 the heaviest jerk he's ever done, do you think?
I have to believe so. I mean, maybe he put 275 on, but I would be really surprised. I was at this meet. I was right off to the right of that stage.
2017 World.
He did a quick look over and a wink right to me, pointed to me.
He said he actually did that for you.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was in a Reddit post. It was deleted later though.
I was actually in the back room helping him out.
Yeah, and they totally scrubbed you from all the videos. I think. Yeah, it's so unfortunate, but 24 years old. This is insane. 24 years old.
264.
Yeah. There's Georgie in the back, Dr. Georgie. I would say his jerks are a little bit soft.
Yeah.
A lot of situations where that jerk, at a USAW Nationals, they would mail him a letter with 4 extra red lights. He's just soft. 265.
His technique coming along quite a bit.
It moves so well. Much better on that one.
Yeah, much better.
Jerk. If you watch his jerk in slow-mo, his footwork, he does exactly what Toma does. His front foot stays on the ground until after he's done driving.
Yeah.
And then he finally moves it when the back foot comes down.
It's 267.
Yeah. Another tough clean.
And this was the heaviest clean and jerk of all time when he did it.
Well, on video, right?
Video,
yeah. We have to wonder what some people had done back in the day when, you were kind of allowed to take whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
As long as you were a good guy. As long as you're buddies with whoever was coming to test you.
Some easy 335 kilo back squats.
Yeah, his squat's good, but it's nothing to be like, yeah, the squats, I'm not saying they're not impressive, but they're not like, we've seen stronger squatters.
Do you know what his best squat is?
I would be surprised if it's in the
360,
370, 380 range, like if he's even tried something that heavy. It's just, what's the point, right?
Right.
217 snatch. Another 222. This is when shit just gets crazy, right? God. Yeah. So strong. And a 210 block snatch. I've heard rumors that he's snatched 230 off blocks.
I've heard that as well.
And supposedly there's a video of it somewhere. I've seen videos. I've seen a video of a lifter doing a 280 clean off the blocks.
Yeah.
Not allowed to say who.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. But yeah. I'm not sure why I can or can't do anything anyways. But yeah, so we know some block lifts have been gigantic.
What do you think is the most impressive snatch that Lasha's done that hasn't been a classic lift? Because he's done like no foot double with 200.
Oh yeah, the 2019 World's Training Hall. He did a massive double, 210.
Wow.
And I think somewhere he's done a 215 double. I think the most impressive lift we'll ever see from him will be a 220 double in the snatch.
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm waiting for that. It's on my Christmas list. Hope Santa brings it to me at Worlds in the training hall. Don't think so.
Yeah.
Just because we know he's kind of coming back from an injury. But
so you're probably going to get a lump of coal.
Yeah, probably some shit that I didn't want. Socks. I'll probably get socks. Thanks. But yeah, I mean these are it's like we're so spoiled. The number of 210 plus snatches that we've seen from him, like we should look at the stats, but I wonder how many snatches he's done over 215 or 210 and like how many did he add to the actual total number ever done in competition, right? He's like owner of 20% of the heaviest snatches ever.
And what happens when you remove gore? I feel like that number shrinks even more.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy. 190.
190 push press.
Yeah.
Which, if you watched our Klokov video, you would know that 190 is not that impressive.
Yeah. Well, if you're Klokov, it's good.
Yeah.
If you're Klokov, it's not good. But if you're Lasha, it's not bad. Interesting to see. He definitely, I would say, is like the best weightlifter. I would not say he's the strongest guy ever to do weightlifting, and he's not necessarily the best athlete.
Yeah. Or the best technician, do you think?
No. I think he's the best technician.
Oh, really?
I think he's the best weightlifter in the sense that like. He doesn't have the biggest strength numbers, you know. I think Ali Husseini was probably physically stronger, but he's just the best weightlifter. He's the best of all of those things combined, right? The sum of the parts is greater than the whole with Lasha. Mm-hmm. Whereas like some guys, there's just like Chemurkin has probably could do some feat of strength more impressive than Lasha in the absolute sense, but just was not the weightlifter that Lasha is. Because you see him, he's not doing giant numbers on everything. Like his squatting strength and squatting lifts and training look very calculated, right? He's doing a lot of rep work. He's doing a lot of like very smooth, very solid lifts, but nothing like, he's just grinding out a mega, what's that?
How much?
A mega, 275 or 375 back squat.
How much room do you think he has to put on his squat if he were to train it seriously? Like say if he switches to powerlifting, what could he squat?
I think he could probably do pretty good numbers, but I don't think he would be winning. He's too tall. Mm-hmm. He's so tall, it's unlikely he's going to win, and put some gigantic squat numbers up where it's like squatting 400, right? When you see guys that are in similar situations, I mean, Ray Williams, squatting, 1,000 pounds, I don't think Lasha is capable of that. But yeah, pretty awesome. Lasha, my thoughts, best there's ever been. If he does a 500 plus total, we're going to see the highest ever Sinclair as well. Could be the greatest weightlifter we've ever experienced. We don't know when another lifter like that is going to come along. It's a generational guy, so watch, enjoy, definitely check him out at his competitions. I think this run up to the Olympics is going to be incredible. We're going to see some lifts that are just mind-numbing, compared to what we've seen, even though we've seen some insane things already.
We do know that you can lift like Lasha if you hire one of us.
That's true.
To program
That's true.
for you, or if you get on the weightlifting.ai.
Right, you can go ahead and check out any of the remote coaching offerings we have. The links will be down below. I do remote coaching, Josh does remote coaching. We even do remote coaching through the AI, so you can get the AI as your programming. get consultations from Josh or myself to help you adjust it, control it, give you feedback, technique pointers and whatnot, and then obviously prepare you for competition. All right, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos we have on weightlifting.ai TV, and we will see you later. .tv? Weightlifting.ai TV? Is that a thing?
I guess we're just morphing into...
I'm turning into Mark Bell.